Hello, this is Julie. Welcome to the Thrifty Paper Garden. Well, yesterday was Columbus Day, and after a long day at work, I decided to check out a couple thrift stores that were having 50% off on Columbus Day, and I believe I got home after 9 p.m. But I think it was fairly lucrative day. I continued to find my linens. Linens are lucrative, and for the most part they are easy to ship. I love the padded flat rate envelopes. That cuts down on shipping because most sheets are over £1, so it's no longer first class. But I just thought I'd show, I get these bags at work. They hold supplies and they're just going to be thrown away, so I take them, so free is good. I put the sheet folded up in there to have like the subject matter, like this lion here facing up in the bag. Throw it in a padded flatted rate envelope, and it works real slick. I can even offer free shipping sometimes, and it doesn't dig into the profits too much, and the person opens it, pulls out the bag, sees the wonderful subject matter and the wonderful sheet, and we're all good. And it's tends to be more waterproof than, say, a box. So I found this vintage kind of jungle theme sheet, and then also a vintage rainbow sheet. And then for sheets, especially the vintage ones, I want to make sure they're not too thin, and if the subject matter is interesting, I'll just list that it is thin. I just avoid pilling pretty much altogether. I don't care how cute something is. If there's pilling on it that won't come off easily over the whole sheet, it really isn't worth my time. Now I've sold, this is again just a Target brand, but they have discontinued making it, and it's just neat subject matter. I think this is the third or fourth item, at least fourth item that I have sold. This little, what is it, Sweet Pony, I think it's called, sheet set, and there's the pillow sham. I've also sold valances of the same, and it always sells, and sells quite well. Now this sheet is not a big brand, but just nice sailboat subject matter. If I can get them cheap enough, you know, even $14.99 for a sheet is good. And then the pillow shams. Ladies like the cottage style, shabby chic ruffles. So I have a couple pillow shams. I like the ones that aren't too padded. Those become more difficult. I did have a beautiful set of padded pillow shams, but it was going to cost over $11 to ship, and it was kind of difficult to sell those, so I did sell those more cheaply than I had hoped to. This is a Pottery Barn king duvet cover, kind of paisley print, and these seem to sell well. And then I have a shower curtain. This is a heavy canvas type material. It has the surfer, and on the bottom it shows, if you can see kind of at the top, those old wood panel vehicles. So that's fun. And then I have some more sheets over here. This is the Simply Shabby Chic. Again, kind of a cottage style, and has a ruffle on the edge. I have this one. This is Crossil, I believe is the brand. Again, kind of shabby cottage style with a ruffle. And this one is a Ralph Lauren. So we've got name brand, subject matter, style, and very nice, bright, vibrant colors. And I sell curtains as well, valances. This is just a cute kind of a jungle theme for a baby's room. And Nautica, red, white, and blue striped. It's nice heavy canvas valance with a nice detailed buttons. I found this coat. It's a denim, vintage denim, I think 1996 maybe, in the 90s. It says Space Jam on it. It's in great condition. This is the back of it. I sold one that, sold, I can't quite remember what it's one sold for, but I saw one listed for $150, and I have about three or five watchers on this. So I put that up, I believe, for 100. So I get like crafting patterns. This is a foundation by the yard pattern kaleidoscope, and someone that is interested in quilting buys this big pattern. I saw one that sold for $30. I'm probably going to keep these, but as the store was closing and they were getting us to leave, I passed by the shoes and I found these nice Sketcher boots, exactly my size. So I am going to look them up. They're in good condition. Look them up and see maybe what I could sell them for versus keeping them, but I do like them. Vintage pantyhose. I have sold a couple different boxed sets and they always go really well, and you can see my cost was $1. Still in the package, still has the seal, still I assume the original folds to it. They are the like the thigh-high type stockings, so I think those were going for like $30 to $40, and of course having the box adds to its desirability. I sell a lot of planners, and Filofax is a name that sells well. I believe last year I found a Filofax, just the personal size, maybe for $2, sold it for $45. So people have the Filofaxes and they need the inserts. So these are note paper, a couple pads of note paper. I have once in a while, if it's sealed and it seems like it's a good product that I've heard about, I do pick up face care, cosmetics. These are a bunch of Mary Kay samples. Somebody is selling 5 different samples for $5, and I have this entire bag full. Now my thing is, do I sell samples that say not for resale? The thrift store sold them to me, so can I not resell them myself? I'm not sure. I would use them on my own face if I decide that I shouldn't sell them, but they are being resold. Then this is a number 7. This is a good brand. We ladies that are aging and are trying to take care of our wrinkles, we like intensive care for our face. Here is another Mary Kay. I haven't opened it up to see if these have much gone from them. I'll probably just keep them for myself, just waste, you know, a bit of the top of the product and use the rest. Now I believe Pinching Pesos, she had mentioned going to a garage sale and they had a bunch of sheer mineral foundations free, and she took them and sold them for quite a bit. I found a bag of 5 for about $2, and I have already sold 3 of these for $15 a piece. So I mean, they're sealed. It's just I wear makeup, but I'm not quite sure how this works, but as long as other people do, that's what I care about. Here's my little bucket of jewelry. Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures finds her jewelry jars. Thrifty Treasures finds jewelry jars. I just have this little vintage McDonald's Happy Meal bucket. and it said 75 cents. I said a piece or for the whole bucket. She said you can have the whole bucket. So I get to go through some of that, and that just, it makes me happy. I am a crafter, so I like to go through that stuff. I really haven't seen if there's anything signed or worth anything, but I'll be going through that. And as I mentioned, I'm a crafter. I have a Zibbet store selling crafty finds that I find. I found this Stampin' Up! From 95, I believe. This is actually the rubber kind. But I looked this up, and the door stamp alone went for $20. And then this little cat was sold for about $8. So I don't know, it's pretty fun stamp. On the other side, there's a bunch of stamps. There's a bunch of little stamps that you can stamp and cut out and put on the door for the different seasons. So I don't know, I'll have to see if my craftiness or my need for profits wins out on that. I found this bag of little plastic ornaments. My daughters play piano. They would love a grand piano. This may be the only one that they ever get, but I will be gifting that at Christmas time. And then these cute little Cupid ornaments with the pearl-like dangles. So those in kind of a pearl opalescent, and then a clear. These cute little silver-plated teapot napkin rings. Don't know if I'll sell them as a set or individually. They're just, I can imagine putting like a picture behind here or a little scene, using it as an ornament. So there's lots of different ways to craft with the items that we thrift. And now for my BOLO. I found this actually a couple days ago, and I think I have heard about these plush, but when I saw it, it was kind of funny. This is what I saw when I was looking through the bin of plush. I saw a pink bear, the back side, but I saw the tag that said Disney World, so I turned it around, and this is what the cuteness that I saw. And I saw the paws, and again I saw the back side. And this thrift store doesn't have good phone reception, but I looked it up. Saw one that sold for $500. I saw one that sold for $750. And I have this little girl listed, and I have a bid of $199.99. She is adorable, but for whatever reason, people really want. And I have, I think, 13 watchers and 5 days to go. So this may be my find. And I will tell you that I got her for $1.50. Whew! That is kind of exciting. Anyway, here are a few of my things I found. If you have any questions about anything or interested in linens, I've only been learning as I go. I just know I've always liked the feel of cloth and paper. I love the texture, the colors. So anyway, those are my items. Gotta go. Bye.